Hello and welcome to part 8 of my Xenoblade Chronicles 3 playthrough. My name's Jason, also known as Dragon11, and today we find ourselves entering Keves Castle. So, last time I left off I actually got in here and then backed out to do some side quests because I didn't have time to. I figured this would be quite a long story section and didn't think I'd have time to get it done, so I went and introduced myself to Colony 11, I think it was. So with a sharer having now joined the party, as we can see over there. So managed to get most of that quest done just at the end of the stream. So the only other thing we had was to actually have her join, pretty much. So just basically Uni apologised for being rude to her, but Ashera actually was quite happy with her attitude and actually wanted to be friends. So I think Uni was the first one to inherit her class. So, see in here, I've managed to. I've got all of them unlocked? Yeah, I did manage to unlock the remaining classes on all of them. So, just need to be levelling them up at the moment. So, I'll be working on that. But, yeah, so all I've basically done since then is just sort of do a bit more around the colony. And, so we had. Because Shara wanted us to take over the colony in her place because we won it from her by beating her. So, or by helping her, we took the colony back. And, basically, we won the colony in her mind. So, she wanted us to take over control, but we had to prove her to her division leaders that we were worthy, so I had to do a few side quests for them. Which, so not a huge amount of other side quests left for me to do, so it hadn't really unlocked that much. But there's a few things here and there, but nothing overly special. But a lot of exploring around the reef area, where I fell off a lot. I really do not like that reef area. Now, which way are we supposed to be going? We need to head up that way, but I get the feeling if we head this way, it will be very dangerous. But this way, also very dangerous. You know what, I think I can just sneak through here. Some chests over here.
This is new.
Wonder what's inside.
So fortunately I was able to backtrack from here last time in order to do the other quests before I got too far. So 41, I can probably handle them without a problem, but
I hope we can make use of this. We should take good care of that.
I think the intention is that you don't bother at this point. So lots of knock on silver coins. Got 67 of them. I might be able to use them to upgrade some. Oh, there we go.
Come on in.
Stuck my nose out too far. So I'm rather over leveled. I'm over level 50 now. So. Thing's only level 41, so I think this is supposed to be a challenging one that you're not supposed to want to mess with at this point in the game, but I am anyhow, so it is what it is. Yeah, just hack away at it. Was a little late starting today as I was having a bit of trouble with my controller. Controllers, one of my Joy-Cons. I'd disconnected it from my Switch and then it wasn't connecting again. So I had to connect it and disconnect it a few times before it decided to actually work, which is a little bit worrying, but is this supposed to be an elevator I'm supposed to use to go up? I have no idea. It says I need to get up to there. Have I gone completely the wrong way? Oh, good, got another one. You know what? Sod it. If it attacks me, it attacks me.
Not to worry.
It attacked me.
Stick to the plan.
Fine. Let's just take out all these. Probably good source of items, so not too bad. So I'm hoping to get chapter 4 finished today, if I'm right, that this quest into the castle to destroy the Annihilator weapon. If I'm right, this will be the end of the chapter, but I'm not entirely certain about that. So.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
I just burnt chicken lasagna. Leftovers from over the weekend. Am I supposed to be coming this way? I have no idea. I'm pretty sure there was an elevator to go up somewhere, but I can't remember where it was. I might have been supposed to go the other way and then go across the walkway. But don't really know. I'm winging it. Whatever. I'm just winging
Something
it.
so valuable here.
This is going up, so this is promising.
So much to see, huh?
Is this the right way? Oh, I'm heading in the right direction. Promising. Promising. And less promising. I've just gone completely the wrong way. I might have done. No, I'm just going to keep heading this way. Why not?
Oh, you think you can take me out?
I'm expecting most of today's stream just to be the castle, so if I take a bit longer on part of this, it shouldn't be a problem.
Is that enough for you? Well, you got the
Parts
blood pump
dropped.
at least. Oh, found
Oh,
something
is
good
this-
here. What do you reckon?
Is this going in the right direction? Could be. Fellas?
Well, we've been
I
found.
was wondering if they were just going to let me pass.
I can keep them occupied.
Oh, you've managed to pull in another one. That's very helpful, Tyon. Very helpful. Which one am I targeting? That one. Sometimes it just targets a random enemy and I don't keep track. I think it's the nearest one. I don't always realise when additional enemies have been lured in. Aggroed. Am I here now?
Let's poke around.
Aha! No, yes! Aha! Ha 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 ha! I don't know if that was the right way to go or not, but I've managed to find the way here. This was the elevator. Control panel. Okay. Okay, fine. I was expecting the elevator to be used to get up here, but I guess it's just the path across.
Oh, a container.
Okay. This is going to be some more exploration. I'm hoping I can come back here afterwards and finish exploring this.
I think we
Get
found
ready to
this.
fight. Demon Slayer.
Oh, they-
No love. Looking good, Noah.
Yeah, I've got mostly tanks in the party now, but I've got the new class from a sharer. Finally got a second tank class that I could be levelling up beyond the first
Only
two.
you didn't charge off on your own. Guys, get ready to fight. Demon Flame! I can keep you alive.
Okay, go after that. Yeah, I hope everyone's been having a good Easter. I was uncertain if I would actually be streaming today because one of the guys from the card shop I go to was trying to organise a draft for today. But unfortunately there wasn't enough interest, so that ended up not going ahead. So people start responding positively and then they just stop replying. So it's hard to organise anything if no one's replying. Another one to eat here.
Oh, you think you can take me out?
Usually also have family round for Easter as well, but mostly elderly relatives that aren't really up to getting out as much anymore, so one of them had a bit of a funny turn over the weekend and on bed rest. How the hell am I supposed to get around there? I have no idea. That's another unique enemy down there. Could have thought that. Oh well. Oh, I've got plenty of stuff to do off stream once I start exploring this place again. I just hope it doesn't get locked off. But anyway, the other elderly relative, which is not actually blood relative, which is as good as family.
You think you're all that, do you?
She wasn't feeling up to it after all either, so both ended up cancelling. Just a fairly quiet weekend in the end. Nice and easy fights with such over-leveled characters. Here we go. If that wasn't labelled as a door, I wouldn't have known that was a door. Oh, that's now a shortcut. So, okay, so I think we're going to have to work our way round here. One platform at a time. This is going to make a... No. Oh, it's got two. It's got the one above. Why would they design it like this? I have no idea, but okay. Oh, there's a ladder up to the top there. Because that's where we just were. That's, of course it is.
Let's use this.
I already am. Okay. Yeah, so... Easter's always been a bit of a funny holiday in our family, because
we've been found.
me and my brother's birthdays are towards the end of the year. We don't get sort of... We have all our presents, sort of birthday and Christmas, all at once, so our parents decided to start giving us gifts at Easter as well, rather than just standard chocolate.
We're unstoppable with you
Rank
around,
up.
Senna.
Okay, those enemies
I'm
just
the
ignored us.
girl with the gall.
Okay, so I guess we just drop down here to get across here.
There's tough and there's tough.
Yeah, it'd usually be just like a toy or sort of DVDs, game, something like that. So not a huge gift, but just something to
Hey, check it out!
kind of tide us over until the following year, following Christmas. Do I want to do these now? I kind of do. Why not?
Keep your heads or lose them.
This might be a bad idea. Yeah, so it was kind of a way that our parents would sort of, well, I'm down. That was quick. They'd sort of a way to give us gifts and not give us as much chocolate for Easter. So. They've got regenerate over here. They've got regenerate over there as well. The healing one. Yeah, so I was honestly not expecting any just a sort of like little Easter egg. I get them Easter eggs, and I was just expecting a little Easter egg back, but did actually get a bit of money. So they didn't know what to get me, so they just gave me a little bit of money. Just like I said, I'll be putting towards my Switch 2. So that'll be handy. Let's go here. It's got break. These have topple. Topple. Hoping this that worked. Increases the amount of damage I can deal in the combo. So try and get the right move, which I haven't really been paying attention to before. Let's go with hers. Launch. And I can just go nuts with the damage on here, I think. $61. 99. And that's a tank to finish it off. So yeah, so just a little bit of chocolate and a bit of money to put towards the Switch 2. It's going to be handy. I'm a little bit worried about what's going on with the Switch 2 at the moment, because apparently all the stock's been going to the States, or most of the stock has been going to the States to preempt the tariffs. That's apparently what they've been doing. So they've been shipping most of their stock to the States in order to get it in before the tariffs go and get implemented. Which could mean that there's not as much stock outside of the States that places were expecting. So a lot of the time pre-orders are based on estimates of what stock they'll be getting. So if stores have overestimated, there's a chance they might not actually get the stock they're expecting, which could mean that some of the pre-orders don't get met, which could be a bit of an issue. That was a lot of damage in one go there. That's one of them down. Okay. trying to get behind it, and it turned to have the wall behind it. That's helpful. Yeah, so I should be fine because I ordered mine from Nintendo directly, but a friend of mine managed to get in at one of the stores in our area to get an order in there, which I'm wondering if they'll actually have the stock they think they have, because they put up pre-orders very quickly compared to everywhere else. So it's a case of and they haven't got more orders go in, so the initial pre-orders are all they've made available to people. It's a little worrying, for my friend at least. If it was an estimate, could they have overestimated? So go and put pre-orders up that quickly, and obviously trying to get ahead of the crowd to try and get the most pre-orders in as possible straight away. But could do a charge attack here, but I can't bother. Let's go over.
That went pretty good. 8 ion?
It means there were no holes in my strategy.
Anyway, it won't know until the game's actually released by the sounds of it, so
I hope we can make use of this.
unless notifications start going out closer to release. But there could be some upset people from all this if they don't get the pre-orders they're expecting. Yeah, I was kind of expecting this to have to go up to the next level and climb along. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to the Switch 2. So the Mario Kart Direct was a bit lackluster, I guess. Hello? Just stopped climbing. So it didn't really tell us much we didn't already know when it was being sort of hyped up by Nintendo as being this big sort of unveiling of all the features, but it was just what we already knew mostly, so very little that was new.
A rare thing?
It's like, okay, we've got battle mode, okay, missions in the open world, okay, we'd already figured them out from what we'd seen in the directions, in the trailers and stuff, so it's...
Well, we've been found.
Yeah, I should know that was going to happen. Oh, no. No overcorrected. I'm still looking forward to Mario Kart. That's going to be a lot of fun. So if I'm right, I should be ahead of where I was expecting to be with this playthrough. So I'd worked out that it would work out almost perfect timing for me to finish the story and just in time for the Switch 2 release, but as it looks like I'm ahead of myself. That's a shortcut back.
We've been spotted.
I'm just going to unlock the shortcut. So far I've been slightly ahead of what I was basing my estimates on, from what people had said online about how long each chapter lasts. So I'd sort of read that chapters 1 and 2 was about 5 hours, I'd done them in about 4. Chapter 3 is supposed to be about 10 hours, I'd done it in about 6. and this one's supposed to be about 10 as well, but great. This one's also supposed to be about 10. As of last time, I think I was up to about 3.5, so if I take 2.5 hours today, which
and I was the MVP. You're all thinking it.
probably, I think I've got a bit less than that, to be honest, but I missed a chest there. Or am I going to have to go back down to the... Oh no, this is this one. This was that chest. That's behind the wall. That's what it was. It's not a shortcut. It's a chest. Fine.
Wonder what's inside.
So we'll explore this a lot more thoroughly when I'm off stream. As long as I can. So places like this you might not be able to get back to for a while, so if I can't get straight back here, I kind of want to get as much as I can done while I'm here. Anyway.
Now, we wait.
But yeah, so if I can get this chapter done today, that will put me about 5.5, 6 hours for this chapter, which will put me about 10 hours ahead of where I was expecting already. And there's 7 chapters in total. Although the next one's supposed to be quite a long one.
On the far side of this area.
They were estimating that to be about 12 hours. Which... Oh, lovely, more unique enemies. A lot of unique enemies. What's down this way? This looks a bit quieter.
We've been spotted.
If I do get finished a bit early, it depends on how early, how much ahead of where I was expecting. Oh, no enemies now, and I don't know if I want to go in there. Slowly sneak. This is going to be a lot of exploration later. Might be that these are all passive when I come back here later. That might be easy to explore later. But I don't want to take too long right now, is the thing. So. Probably done more than I probably should have done. Oh good, 5 enemies are attacking. They're doing all them. Great, fantastic. They're attacking right now, that one. Yeah, if I'm as far ahead as I think I will, I'll have like a week or two free before the Switch 2 comes out, so I may have time to just play a bit of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as warm up, maybe. So okay, let's just tracking everyone. Where's my destination there? I've already been paying attention, I've been walking around. Of course, it's all assuming that I'm actually still streaming at that point, so if I do manage to find a job, that'll be that instead, so... as it is, there's no sign of anything picking up at the moment. Which is a bit of a pain.
We've been spotted.
Okay, so going the long way around just avoided the tough enemies. So I assume I will be able to get back here at some point. Because they're quite good at not locking anything off permanently. At least nowhere that's got optional areas. Occasionally you'll have like one passageway that becomes inaccessible, but you can still get to it from the other side. And it's literally just the passageway that's an empty passageway that you're missing with the Xenoblade games. So, not usually an issue. Hoping this is the same. Alright, because it's an elite. Done. Right. Okay.
We got time to kick back a little.
Well, hey, look at that.
Well, we've got a rest point here. That's
I hope
handy.
we can make use of this.
Found something
Probably
shiny.
means there's about to be a
We should
big
take
fight.
good care of that.
So I probably could have got up to this point
Let's make the
last
most
time.
of our break,
if I'd
guys.
known. But can't really know for sure. So let's quickly check some of these to see if I've picked up anything else. For the gems to be upgraded. So I'm getting quite away with these now. So I think a lot of the remaining ones will be quite big grinds. So it's like 15 of items. Which I'll probably be giving that a miss. But
Alright, let's get going. Time's a wasted.
not a problem. Just completely ignored that, didn't I? Exploring through here. I'm pretty sure this castle was once Alchemoth from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Ah, so I was just opening a door. Right. But it's been heavily upgraded with Mechon technology, which
That.
didn't have in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, because they're on opposing sides. Well, till the very end.
Shall we deal with this?
Oh, I thought I might just walk straight through there.
You're a lifesaver.
No love lost. Great work, fella. We have superiority.
Hearing a few people calling out the same attacks. I think it's... I can't actually remember who's set to... it's Tyon set to the same one as Ashara. No one's up to rank 10 yet, other than Ashara. So I'll carry on as I am for now.
This is some view. You said it.
Ignore
This
them.
journey
Oops.
has certainly taken us to some incredible places.
That could have been bad. That would have been the reef all over again. Just as I see someone just drop off the edge.
Let's use this.
I'm hoping I don't have a controller issue as I'm going down these narrow walkways.
Riku, see! There is Annihilator.
Bigger than homecoming pudding!
That's huge.
What?
Think of the firepower. 2 or 3 colonies could, like, be wiped off the map with one shot of that.
We have to hurry. If it starts moving now.
If the map is correct, the auto balancer should be in that housing.
That's what we're after, right?
Yeah.
So... steps down, I guess.
Wrecking that massive thing is gonna be a job and a half.
Just grab
But
these
smash that
items
auto balancer,
up here.
and the whole thing comes down.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
Well, this doesn't look like a fight arena in the slightest. Who have we got? Gonna start moving?
It looks even bigger,
No.
seeing it up close.
Noah, that's the auto balancer.
Right. Just like on the map.
Well then, let's get to it. Senna?
My pleasure.
Here we go.
Sorry, pals. Afraid I can't let you do that.
Nice teeth.
You?
When was the last time he saw a dentist?
Sup? Been a while, eh?
Oh,
Movies.
it's that guy again.
How'd you figure it out?
You lot aren't too bright, are you? Sure, we can't pinpoint your exact position inside all the black fog, but we can get a general idea where you're hanging out. Once we picked up your reading near the castle, we knew. I mean, what, you were just passing through, were you? You'd have to be an idiot to think that.
Past memories.
Uni, what is it?
It's nothing. This guy just does my head in, is all.
He very condescending.
I couldn't agree more.
Condescending.
Let's shut him up then.
Big word for a little knock-on.
Yorin, you're here too.
So
Right,
that's
his
what you look
face.
like.
What do you think? Quite the looker, eh?
I knew it was a trap.
I'm not entirely sure I would say trap, exactly. You'd have to ask N for the details.
So you took down P&O, did you? Not bad at all.
Good riddance, I say.
Pretty sure P&O's a
idiots.
cruise
I
company.
mean, going
Don't know if
past
it's
the
still in
time
business.
limit while
Could be.
interlinking. Who does
It
that?
might be shipping or
Dumbest
something.
thing
I
I've
don't know.
ever
Something to do
heard.
with boats.
So that really was it?
P&O.
The time limit? Well, since you lot have already tangled with them, we can make this quick. I'm just glad I won't have to explain this.
Yes. Why even explain?
How to...
So, loads better than P&O, right?
Can't beat them this time?
Won't know until we try.
But what are we gonna try? Yoren's in there, you know?
Yeah, I noticed.
Noah?
No time to think. For Ethel's sake, we have to destroy the Annihilator!
Here we go. D and J. Oh, their choice of letters is great. I actually got break on it first time. Shouldn't be too hard. Very over leveled after all. Break didn't work that time. Get a chain in.
How's this for a plan?
This should be our plan.
All right!
God knows. Into the sky break. It was resisted. Ooh, resisted, great. That's not what I wanted.
I can follow that up.
Hoping to be able to get the break, topple and launch combo in again. He resisted it. Right.
This should be our plan of attack.
Well, that's fine. So we get their combo going. Gonna try risking this. So many I can get into attack. That is probably going to be too much for him. There we go. Oh, that's actually the wrong way around. Oh well, it's fine.
Your fate was sealed when you rose against us.
Probably only going to need to get him about halfway down, then it's going to trigger a cutscene, isn't it?
Everyone get ready.
Low dungeon first. See how high that goes. That's very high, so that's. Ooh. That's close.
Here's the finisher. I'm on your heels.
Death of a thousand cuts.
Now to finish it off. Got you there. Sink your breathing.
Seems to be going fairly smoothly.
Upon this sword,
I remember to deactivate the Monado. Track what I was doing for a second. Halfway mark yet? Yes. I just want to power up. Which is this enemy field apparently. Oh, we got something more.
Quit being an idiot. Stay back.
are you ready, Uni? We are excellent above.
No escape, parrot.
So I realise it's probably the best game to be streaming, to be honest, 'cause focusing on the story. Kind of resistant to talk a lot of the time because I want to hear what's going on. Actually, he doesn't move when I'm trying to hit him.
For me? I'll get you fixed in no
Did I get that chain attack in time before the combination ended? Yes, I did. I think it was just about to expire, so. I'll get as much in as I can. That's already basically going to max it out, so I'm just going to. Yeah! Actually got it perfectly to 99. Just going to be enough to finish it off.
This isn't the end. This is the decider.
Oh yes, got it. It's definitely got it.
You're finished.
We get another round. Really overpowered at this point. Let's go her. She's up to a high value. Didn't max it out though, so that's fine. Follow up with a healer, and then finish with a tank. And let's see how much damage we get. Oh, I just realised that a share was down. Well, guess we didn't need her. Unfortunately, the rest of the 6 were still up. Suddenly noticed the corpse sitting on the ground. Well, unconscious body at least. Necessarily a corpse. She'll be up in a sec. Not bad. 800,000 odd. Uh-oh.
Annihilator started moving!
This is bad, Noah.
I see it!
No, you don't!
Ow.
What you slacking around for? If you don't hurry, the colony's gonna be a pile of ash.
Ow. Chopped her arms off. And this is what happens when we're winning the fight.
What are you doing?
Behind you, Judy!
Oh, regenerated. That's fine. Ow.
What's the matter, Uni? You're too slow.
Girlie, I think we've met before.
What?
Those eyes. You're afraid, aren't you? Why so scared?
I'll kill you whenever you cross my path.
Let me lead. I'll handle this. Go, Mondo.
Yeah.
You're not hitting me. Ha! Sure of that? What?
Fine. Scatter.
We won?
No.
Oop.
Sorry, I don't think so. You'll have to do something about me first. You'll never win this otherwise.
Well, we beat one side, now we've got to beat the other side.
Well then, we'll just have to take out this.
Mimi, you gotta keep them busy! I'll do that!
Oop.
What? You thought this was just a fashion choice? These can sense the slightest shifts in the air. Kind of a sensor, really. Even without looking at you, I can tell exactly what you're doing, so you brats better learn fast.
Well, chop them off. Those are how he senses us, just chop them off and he can't sense us. Seems straightforward to me. Good.
The Annihilator.
This doesn't seem fair. I won the fight easily, and now he's just whooping my butts.
Move. If you won't move, let me.
Tyon.
Oop. Oh, not afraid anymore. Now she's just angry.
Getting desperate.
Uni!
Or maybe you've realized that the end is nigh.
Got him. Oh. Got his core. Is that going to be relevant?
I thought I told you. I can read your every movement in the air.
All you're sensing is the area around you.
What's your point?
Well, if I'm mixing distance, looks like you can sense sparkle.
An illusion. Just so. Scatter!
Swap places without realizing.
You did that at the start.
Thought you had my number. You were so into my fear that you didn't notice what changed. And sure, I was scared. But even then, you'll find I'm no quitter.
Tore his own arms off. Oh. Down goes the cannon.
Split up now!
Got it!
That's got to leave a mark.
Are they dead? No. I shot one of my Mondo into their body. I sense it's still there. I'd say it's likely they got away.
That right.
Uni? Have you ever met him before? As in before we became Ouroboros, I mean.
No idea. But I think that something inside me remembers. That guy. And his claws.
Maybe that has to do with Mobius too. Why they exist here in our world.
Well then, I've got to know, don't I? And then I'll break free. And it won't have to feel like I'm suffocating. Uni.
We can think more later. Right now we should make ourselves scarce.
You're right. We might have destroyed the Annihilator, but we haven't liberated the castle.
So... still fighting in the castle?
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Some ranks up. Mia's hit level 10 on her class. So I will swap her out. I'm already done with the healing classes. What do I want to go with her on? Could really do with someone else to swap with. I kind of want Uni on the healing. If I swap Mio to
I'll keep
go
us safe
Guardian
from harm.
Commander on her and swap Uni to a Strategos? That's not a purge. Let's go Strategos. She's higher on that already. Just auto build. Auto build. So that way I keep the parties balanced and I can come back to finish off Uni's other one later. I can keep earning experience in these classes. Let bother with the rest of that now. That's fine. Okay. Where am I supposed to go here? Is this a door? No. Looks like a door. Can't use it as a door. So I dropped down from above there. Ah, air vent. Makes me wonder what's on the other side. Well, Star Wars Episode 1 into the ventilation staffs.
We'll have to find another way out.
Staffs? Shafts. Okay, that's just a dead end. Helpful. Kind of expecting a little side passage to the hidden way down there.
Just guessing, but...
It's not.
Is that the hatch that leads to the channel?
Work with
But I
me.
won't finish this chapter today. I was expecting more of a fight there, so...
There!
This is our first time here, isn't it? This is our escape route, right?
I guess I just get out of here then.
Jump in this channel and we'll pop out in the lake outside.
Cut the items along the way.
Whoa! Got a rare doodah right here!
Lands and his rare doodahs. Oh.
Great. We can't go on with this thing in the way.
Maybe this channel not connect to outside castle?
Weird. This wasn't on the map.
So where are we at right now?
Somewhere here in the mid-level?
Well, plan's already
It's okay.
gone to pot.
If we go a bit further, we can get back in the channel.
Might as well then. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
So I figured it wouldn't be that easy. So
Do we get on this lift?
I think so. It should take us to the channel's upper level.
I can go around here, I can grab this chest
I
container.
hope we can make use of this.
I always want to call them chests, because that's traditionally what they'd be.
Wow, look at this.
Guess I just go up. See, this is where I was supposed to get off. Ah, yeah, it was going to kick me off there, wasn't it? Just had the foresight to jump off early. Oh, good, another rest area.
We could do with some food.
I still have not been doing any food stuff. I keep checking these gems because I need to use up of the cylinders. Every time I use some, I then collect more and it fills up again.
The channel keeps on going.
Here we go.
Work with me.
Oh, hello. Where are we now?
Are you sure we're on the right path? Doesn't this feel off?
We followed the right route. According to Boliaris' data, we should be...
Everything here looks so sumptuous and lavish.
Wait.
This is looking a bit more like Alchemar.
It's the right path, but we shouldn't be here.
What do you mean? Why shouldn't we?
I should have known.
Throne room?
This place. I saw an image of it in training.
Oh, shit, we gotta go.
Noah,
Okay.
is this where I think it is?
Yeah. The throne room.
Yeah, throne room.
This not just bad place. This worstest place. Heart of enemy base.
We haven't been noticed yet. Let's get out of here, now.
Good idea.
Little bits do still look like Alchemar, but
What are you doing? We have to go.
it's a ton
Noah,
of Necron
what are you
stuff on
playing
here as
at?
well.
Come on!
Oh dear. Pods. These where everyone's reborn from each time.
Is this?
Yeah. I barely remember it. But yeah. This is the place where we were born.
Reminds me a little bit of the blue blood sort of pods from Xenoblade Chronicles X.
This is creepy.
Except they were artificial bodies.
Were we ever like that?
My skin's crawling.
Were sort of
Please, can we
stored in
leave?
All those people. Do you think
data
they're
banks.
sleeping? Or maybe they're...
Wait, is that... It is her.
What?
Ethel!
Huh?
Child Ethel.
That's crazy. How can it be Ethel?
Well, it sure looks like her. But this is definitely a first-termer.
No, it really is Ethel. From when we first met her.
Yeah, no mistake.
What do you mean when you first met?
What in the spark is this?
This is what they taught us, right? That our lives are born from the Queen.
You are as well.
Huh? Same for you guys.
We soldiers are born from the Queen. We fight. And then...
To the Queen, you return.
Oop, here we go.
The Queen.
Melia.
That's the... Queen of Keves. Melia.
You have
she's-
returned, my beloved soldiers.
Originally she was voiced by Jenna Coleman, played Clara Oswald in Doctor Who.
Her consul. Ouroboros rabble.
She is
You
again.
dare to intrude on the presence of Her Majesty, Melia Antiqua.
Melia Antiqua, it is Melia.
There's a
Confirming it,
golden
which I
consul?
suspected it from
What
the start.
is this guy?
He's not like the other consuls we've met.
So she
Mio,
was the
be careful.
princess turned queen of Alchemoth. So if the castle is Alchemoth
Mia.
now, makes sense.
Sorry.
What's
I don't
wrong?
really know what the time frame is or how long
Nothing.
her lifespan is.
Don't worry. I'm okay.
Huh?
I know him. But from where?
Where?
What
He's
is
an older Noah.
this sensation?
I have endeavored, for countless years,
to protect and shelter Keves under my aegis. And now you seek to bring ruin to this world. This grieves me.
The two Aegises.
How are we bringing ruin to anything?
From Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Deny it. Think upon your actions. Have you, or have you not, destroyed colony flame clocks?
We didn't have any choice.
No choice. Indeed. I assume then, you had no choice but to collude with our sworn enemy.
That's why you've been trying to wipe us out! Both us and Ethel's Colony 4!
Verily it is said, Ouroboros abhor this world. You must be erased, lest this world be destroyed.
We don't abhor anything. Do you realize how many battles we've fought and won for Keves? We've served you our whole lives, and now this bollocks!
Your Majesty, please!
You say you fight for Keves, that you've served us. Are you certain? Rather,
Still sounds like Jenna Coleman, but
you have been fighting for
older,
yourselves
so
and
obviously
none
put
other.
more older voice, I guess.
You cling to life in your desperation. That is why you have fought. Unchecked, Ouroboros will lead this world to ruin. Now, by my authority, you shall perish.
So, that's it. That's your verdict, then?
It is not Her Majesty's verdict. 'Tis the will of the world.
It's what?
The will of the
Indeed.
world.
The security of this world is paramount. Therefore, Ouroboros, the end is nigh, for you shall die by my hand.
She's a little muffled, but and here we go. Is the fight I was expecting. I knew that couldn't have been the last big fight of the chapter. She's very magic type ether attacks. A lot of elemental stuff in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. And healing. She's one of the main healers of the party. Kind of odd, it was like a mix of her and Charlotte, I think it was. Who were the healers. Charlotte was another one because she used a rifle to heal, which is really bizarre. Senna was about to go down there. Bypass the fence. Start with him. Get that going. See if we can get her into it safely. For effect. Crank up as much damage as possible. Oh, there. Flame point? I don't even know what that mark is supposed to imply. The critical point where it should power up, I think. It's higher than normal. Okay. Right. I'm just gonna go. Getting a bit tight on how much damage I'll have left. Let's see how this goes. That'll be the third one can still get there. Okay. So let's just go Neo again. Should still work, I think. Not entirely sure. Got everyone in. if I've done this right, it will reset and get everyone back. Fine.
Your fate was sealed when you rose against us.
Okay, there's a reactivation.
I'll make you count. Everyone get ready.
How many can I get in before I have to switch it up to Noah? Oof, oh, that's tight. 98. This is going to be a big one. I didn't even try to get the break topple launch stuff going. Times 882% damage. How much damage have I done with this one attack? Is it just going to finish it? Oh, not quite finished it. Oh, there we go. Tried to get one more hit in. But
What the snap is that? Stupid ball of light thing! It's stopping our
field.
attacks in their tracks!
that's classic Melia.
Senna!
Mio!
Sorry. Lost my focus. How's Senna?
Have very powerful magic.
All right then. No, you crazy! That's the queen! I know. But we have to. Even so.
Noah!
Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, what? Imposter! She's a robot. Overloaded. Oh, there goes the mask. Evil robot.
Her Majesty is a machine.
Spark off!
Are you serious?
That explain the long lifespan?
Was that your doing, Queen? You haven't given up your false hope. Very well. By all means, look on. Witness how hollow your hope rings as I slice it all to ribbons.
What? Again? Blast it! Why does he make my head hurt? Noah! What's wrong? We're not done yet! Take up your blade!
What's going on? Are you okay?
They're the same person.
Fate!
Many have tried, but none have ever managed to escape its flow.
Wait, that sword. How does he...
He has the same sword. Oh.
What now?
Lord High Consul,
Lost numbers. Hello. Even the old guy's crew. It's like similar tech. Who's this then? More crude technology. It's like a hybrid of the technology
Wait,
from Xenoblade
those
Chronicles 1 and
Levinuses.
2.
Yeah, we've seen one before. Gotta be.
Rescuing pods.
Noah, let's book it.
Yes, they won't be attacking the colony now. There's no point in our being here anymore.
You're right. Still. Noah! All right.
Whoop. There's a bang. Guess that's our escape route.
The passage of fate. How easily it slips from my grasp. Yet, perhaps, it will come within reach once more.
Is that just supposed to be a
And if
reveal
it
that it's
does?
actually Noah?
What will you do then?
And that's Mio? Huh.
Need you ask?
M?
I will give us equilibrium. A time unchanging. Our eternity.
Okay. Yep, that's the end of the chapter. So.
It's good to keep a record.
I'm definitely ahead. Definitely ahead of ours. I thought
Time
I'd be,
bears
so
down on us without
it
mercy.
should be on good track.
How should we live the days that we have left? What should we spend them on? We saw one possible answer to those questions. But we cannot accept it. Not even as a last resort. After all, it was the only path that was offered to those two. We should all be free to choose our own way. That's our belief. That's why we fight.
Okay. Guess we're on to the next bit of story. I'm glad I didn't do this at the end of last time, because that would have been over an hour of gameplay. Just in the time. Backstory from these guys.
You gonna hit something or not?
Huh?
What use is swinging that slab if you ain't gonna swing it at one of the actual targets?
But I'm just practicing.
Say, why a hammer? This looks more your style.
Totally.
Right.
Think of her as a weakling. Meow.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Spark me silly. She beat 5 8-termers in a row.
Mio, eh? She that Offseer?
Yeah, She should be the one heading to the front lines, not us.
Nice one, Mimi! That was awesome! Poor 8th termers. You mopped the floor with them.
Thank you, Senna. Hang on. Where's Miyabi?
Oh, Miyabi?
Miyabi.
The commander and consult wanted to see her in command.
Oh, okay. Hey, fancy a bite?
Sure. I'm a bit peckish.
It's a bit early, I suppose.
No, I'm ready if you are.
So I was kind of thinking their friend would come back as a consul as well, but based on the naming method, that would be Consul M for Miyabi, but just said Mio's counterpart, which would also be M.
Huh? I was under the impression that you didn't like fish.
Huh? Ah, that is true. But can't be too picky. My muscles need protein, you know?
Hey, Senna. There's no need for this.
Huh?
Just be yourself. You know you don't have to do what I do, right?
No, that's not...
Senna.
Sorry.
Come on. You say that too often. You've nothing to apologize for, Senna.
Okay.
Eat what you enjoy. Never stop being you. Okay?
Little bit of backstory for the tomb. There's going to be a bit of romance going on, sort of unrequited sort of thing. Unrequited, is that term? I don't know. Wait, did we just run rather than jumping on one of the airships? Why didn't we just grab a ride? They're clearly backing us up, so why don't we just jump on with them? So if that queen was a robot,
I think
is the other queen going to be a robot as well?
Far enough.
Neo. Nia?
Did I
Nia.
do good
Neo.
out there?
Nia.
What was that?
Huh? What's that? did I say something?
I mean, you just said something about doing good or whatever?
Ha! That's funny. Must have just slipped out.
You seem so lonely.
Huh?
At training, in camp, at night. She's always got friends right by her. But why does it seem like she's all alone? How come?
So that's the way you see me, huh? A loner?
Senna.
I was hoping more plucky heroine girl or one-track musclehead. That's more what I kind of shoot for.
Now look.
Oh, no, you don't. I think you're just being nosy.
Senna, please.
I'm fine. Really. Don't worry about me.
Definitely looks like Alchemist. curtains for us. But can I still go back? Oh, there's the sword. Sword march. Wait, have they called it Sword March before now? Pretty sure they've only referred to it as a city at the base of the sword. City of the sword.
So much to see, huh?
Oh. Okay, drop. Where is it? There it is.
Look,
Now
a
where
supply
am
drop.
I? Oh, we're over here. So that's where we went in. I didn't go right the way up the bridge, so a few more areas over here. This was the colony, which I don't know if I can get through now or not. Looks like it might connect this way, so we may rejoin with it. But I'm curious, can I get back into the castle? Looks like I can. Right, so it looks like looks like I'll be able to travel back there if I need to, so I can be doing that off stream before next time. Ooh, that's a 55. That's a big one. Right, so I don't want to be heading that way, just stop. Which way are we going? Fight going on here. What do I want? I don't want experience. I'll go for the knock-on coins. Can level up the class with that.
in our way. You don't go easy.
Combo going again. I believe Smash also knocks out additional items. Always handy. Easy.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Right, so that's the direction I need to be heading in.
Up ahead is the Cadencia region. We'll be at the base of the
Looks
Great
like
Sword
getting
before too long.
a bit closer to
Finally.
sort of level with the enemies. So I didn't get that much done since last time. So I'm going to tiptoe around a little bit. I haven't used my bonus experience either, so I can probably gain a bunch of levels when I go to a campsite if I need to. I didn't want to get my level too high and not be able to level up classes properly. Just doing that as I'm passing. Got some of the fog there. Might as well go to the airdrop. It's just around here, so it should be fine. Another fight going on. Ignore that for that. Okay, this one's guarded.
Guess I'll show you what I'm all about. Right over here, I'm energized just watching.
Yeah, I think Smash knocks more items out of them and deals more damage, so if I can get those combos to go together, then I will try to. easy way to end it.
was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Just open the supply drop up.
I'll need a hand here.
Okay.
There's a fight here as well, I might as well do on the way.
Should we dive in?
Let's go for knock on coins again.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way. No letting your guard down.
Demon Slayer. I'm the one you want. Glory. Energy grenade. Let's go.
Coffee in there. I was a little worried I've been sneezing a lot today. Hay fever started to kick in. So just have the odd sneezing fit first thing. Every so often when I leave my room. And that was just the elite. The fight isn't actually over. I wish they left those sorts of things until after the fight is over. Stuck. There we go. This time. There we go. More knock on coins.
That was pretty much what I expected. I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tile?
Heading back this way.
Wow.
We're almost there.
Look at this.
Finally.
Great sword
A
furrow.
place of hope. Like that man said.
See something sort of structure at the base. Oh, menu shortcuts. Also moving into a different region.
Do you think this city thing's really real?
Sturk Gully.
I'm starting to get butterflies.
Okay, this is reminding me of parts of the Bionis.
Something so valuable here.
That looks like a good rest spot.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
So, seeing as this is where the Mechonis' sword is, and where not far from Alchemoth, I'm guessing this area has a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 locations in this area. Still missing stuff.
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the world.
Let's just carry on this way. Yeah, these look a lot more like Xenoblade Chronicles 1 stuff.
Huh? What's that?
Sort of organic. Sort of
Whoa!
not structures. Banis path. Could that be from Bionis? Banis? The name sort of got mutated over the years.
Oh, but aren't you a ginormous sparker?
Whoa! Where's the top?
We finally made it, huh?
Quite.
Let's get to the base of the sword. Guernica told us to come here.
Guernica.
There has to be something.
Be on your guard.
Forget
yeah?
his name. I should probably write that
We've
down.
really been pushing our luck lately.
Whoa, that's one for the books.
Shut up.
Lance is right, though. Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, these definitely look more like Barnes locations. So the landmasses were formed with the Bionis and Mechonis' remains, and then all these new quests that have popped up, and then all the
Whoa, check this place out.
the Titans from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 sort of amassed around them. There you guys. Jump just as the cutscene triggered.
What's wrong? Mio?
I hear a strange sound.
Sound?
What is that noise?
Something's wrong here. Noah!
Cloaking devices. Just the welcoming party.
What the? Who are they?
Those Levnesses. They're the ones that attacked the castle.
Yes, no question.
Which means...
This is who was watching us. So I thought it was the commander from the colony, but it wasn't. It was these. That's how they knew we were about to need their help. They were watching us.
Sheathe your weapons. We're not looking for a fight.
It's not going to be Charlotte, is it?
We are the Lost Numbers, sworn enemies of Mobius.
What?
There are others standing against Mobius.
Hooray!
The name's Monica.
No.
Monica Vandam. The man who entrusted Ouroboros to you.
Vandam.
I'm his daughter.
Daughter?
You know Guernica?
You're headed for the city, ain't ya?
How do you...
That's our base of operations. Come on.
What?
Shania, take point.
You're right. Oh. Stay close.
Okay. One's got a right eye, one's got a left eye. Did they remove their irises? It's to cover the irises. That's what it is. I was just thinking them off the way that colonies work. One has the one eye, one has the other, or the nations. So if they had them on different eyes, it makes sense for it to be the irises. Yar, yardies. And I don't know his name. He was a character in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. He's the mercenary leader. Yeah, you took on mercenary missions with. Well, they called them mercenaries, they weren't really mercenary stuff, well. Just muscles for hire. Monica has temporarily joined the party. Obviously, Monica will be the next one to join the team. Shania is related to Sharla. Wisps.
Is that what I think it is?
Graphers. Ferris. So they're all similar to the other creatures, but they're slightly different. Quadwings. Which is how it was in Xenoblade 1 and 2. Both games had very similar wildlife.
Monica, can I ask you something?
But each were
Just keep following Shania,
unique to the game.
We'll talk more later.
Those nothing has attacked us yet. So I was attacking those to attack us. I don't know if I said that wrong or not.
Topographical info updated.
The sword face. Yeah, so it looks like I'll have plenty to do off stream by next time, which I might not even have time to do. So I might only get part of it done. Wrong. Just gonna have a sip of drink. Mute button. In the shadows to the left. It's Toy Story 2. Secret entry to Zerg's base is in the shadows to the left. This is old. Don't actually recall there being anything inside the sword in Xenoblade Chronicles. Remember we were on the surface of it.
Check this place out.
Don't remember going inside it at any point.
No wonder nobody's ever found it.
That nightstick.
You'd better save some of that surprise.
That's right, Random had an Australian accent.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Must be his descendants. The door there. Oh, chest inside. Attempted to stop and grab them, but won't stop right now. But I would have to remember it for next.
Wow.
Doing off
This
stream.
place was inside the Great Sword all along?
Save a bit of surprise, I said.
Topographical info updated.
We're just running right the way through. Burped a bit my dinner again.
So, Guernica, that's that wrinkly guy. Back then.
Yeah.
He
You
looks
said
like
you were
Random.
his daughter. What's that mean?
I completely forgot. You don't understand the concept of parenthood.
These have got to be their
I'll
descendants.
explain later.
Later, meaning in the city?
That's where the elevator's taking us.
Vandals.
You'll be needing those eye patches now.
And what for?
Those put a spanner in Mobius's recon.
Mobius's?
When you become Ouroboros, your irises change. And they start emitting a weak radio signal. And so, we're blocking that signal.
With these things? What about yours? Are you Ouroboros too?
I've heard a first name. Just random.
We'll go with that.
Gotta be just some relative.
Sorry?
You see, we're bound by Ouroboros blood.
Just what are you?
Ouroboros blood. That's a view. Is that the other castle?
We're so high up!
What a view! I've never seen anything like it.
That Agnian
Certainly
castle?
takes your breath away.
Here's a view of the area. The heck is the boundary?
Can you save your observations for later? Come on!
She reminds me of a character from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as well. Whose name escapes me again. Okay. Cliff. Morag.
Bonnet's digging a hole.
Morag is the one I'm thinking of.
Is that what I think it is?
This is something decent, right?
Very
Keves
strong
Castle's got
Scottish
nothing
accent.
on this
and
dizzying height.
I think similar
You're
colour
telling
hair,
me.
if I remember correctly.
Just looking down makes me feel faint. My head kind of hurts.
Ah, yeah. That happens when you gain altitude fast. Don't worry, it'll subside.
Her partner Blade is the one that reminds me of
Entrance is up ahead.
Sana. What's her name? Bridget. Bridget had blue flames in her hair.
Okay, I'll say what everyone's thinking. This is all sparking amazing!
Going to be a bit of a hindrance on you having one eye all the time. This is just a run through of all the new areas. Hoping we get up to a stopping point soon. Guessing this might be it. City. It's just city. City and the sword.
This is the city.
It sure took us long enough. We shouldn't relax just yet, though.
Why the spark not?
We don't even know if they're really our allies yet. We can't get complacent.
Still on guard, huh?
Unlike some of you daydreamers, yes.
I'd like to believe them. Their eyes, they look the same as his.
They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? It should be okay then, to trust them.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Gotcha.
Bloody Sparks. Why do I bother?
Thank you, Tyon, for looking out for us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll follow your lead. But please, stay vigilant.
Of course we will. More colonies added.
Keep running through.
Bigger than half a dozen colonies.
Are there
I'm
really so
definitely
many
going to get
people?
lost in here.
This is beyond anything we could have imagined.
Centrillo Parade.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, yeah.
So they're Ouroboros?
And they're from Keves and Agnes.
But they're just a bunch of kids. Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies.
It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here.
Uninvited guests, one might say.
They're the ones who led us here.
Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Mobius we fought at Colony 4?
It's true. Wrinkly prune faces abound here.
Banana spy tiny people too! It's whole undiscovered race!
Oh,
No.
undiscovered race.
They must be humans, just like us.
They refer to everyone as humans, even though they're
So you're
clearly different
Ouroboros, eh?
species.
Huh?
Really odd.
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why Van Dam wasted that power on you. What was he thinking?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroboros candidates. They trained relentlessly to fight against Mobius. Each and every one of them. That includes Shania there.
Candidates?
You happy that you stole Ouroboros from us?
All right, that's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose them. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Mobius already. They're the real thing, all right. You heard Shania's reports.
What reports?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny. All the way from the valley.
Huh?
Since way back then?
Together, we are united in our cause.
Miss Vanden.
All right then.
Please, it's not their fault. They're not a bad lot, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, that was awkward as all ash.
Yeah, the mercenaries sort of stood apart from all the other nations in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and helped anyone in need. So, makes sense that his descendants would lead the rebels.
Good to add more names.
I'll introduce you to them another time.
All right.
I'm getting a lot of experience going through this. There's one cutscene after another.
You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroboros stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I'd been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base. I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
That's a little too harsh.
Sorry. Poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
What are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting. It's the very reason why we fight.
Here we go.
Good to add more names. Now I know how you guys felt in Colony 4.
Right? At least they warmed up to us eventually. Maybe it'll be the same here.
What's that?
Good to add more names.
I'm just seeing ladders, lifts.
I see some relations have changed.
All sorts as we're going past. This is going to take some exploring.
We're now more or less above the Sword's Hilt Guard. Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Keves and Agnes.
Has the war really spread this far?
There's even more. More husks underneath.
It's a lot of bodies.
Thanks.
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled? I see some relations have changed.
Not taking the elevator just yet.
Hey, Noah. You know that pile of husks earlier? You aren't thinking about sending those on, are you?
Aren't those...
Cradles.
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame clocks, becoming the fuel that feeds Mobius. In order for Mobius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy. And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
Ethel.
Yeah. You
Unlike
live your
human
lives in
batteries.
servitude so that
Kind of
Mobius can exist.
Matrix.
And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
No way.
There's your shackles. Soldiers bound by Mobius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
Wait, then that husk I saw.
But if we keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me. And yet, the price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents, we're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
The first Ouroboros?
Okay.
What's a descendant?
Right. That's not a word you'd have any use for either, I suppose. Better to see for yourselves. Come, I'll show you.
I see some relations
Here we go again. It's just running and
So we're
conversations.
born to fight, and then we die, over and over and over. I
can hardly believe it, but it was Ethel, without a doubt.
I haven't actually been told what time I need to finish today, think about it. I'm assuming past, but I haven't actually been told anything, so as far as I'm aware I can just keep going until I get called down. So hopefully be able to get a bit more done. Or at least get past all these cutscenes. Which I'm probably locked into at the moment. Fat ladies.
Where are we?
As far as they're
This is the
concerned, that's all it
maternity
is. I have no idea.
Maternity?
Looks look like they've got big bellies.
Doctor, may I?
They're gonna watch a child being born and go, oh my god!
Come.
If they're descended from the first Ouroboros, then surely there's only like 6 original ancestors to all of the people here. They must be really inbred. There's got to be some genetic issues going on there. If they're all descended from the same individuals. Unless in the story of this they just ignore that sort of issue. Which is fair enough, but... It's a baby!
It's so small.
It's a little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it moves.
Much rejoicing!
Much rejoicing.
It's okay to touch her.
Poke it.
Gently now.
It's all soft and squishy.
She's so warm.
Place one finger in her palm.
Squeeze.
Hey, Sana! Look at this! You need to try it too!
Oh.
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Let me have a turn. What? This is incredible, Senna.
Everyone having a go? That is a child, it is not your plaything.
Funny, right? But this is human beings' true nature. If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
All right then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made?
Well, you're in for a surprise. Buckle up!
Sex ed. Mind-blowing from their perspective. They were basically born into their sort of early teens. They had no idea anyone could be any younger than that. Or lived for more than 10 years from that point. Or had any concept of romance.
This is how it should be. This is human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth.
Random eye
Thank
patch.
you. I mean it.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance. The feeling of having someone very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it. You'll understand too someday.
Suspect there might already be something there.
It might be that you already do.
And off again. How big is this place?
Tyon, look.
Who are these statues of?
It looks the same as the one before.
Yeah.
Who are they?
The first Ouroboros. The founders, we call them.
The first Ouroboros?
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood?
It was the queens, so they say. Keves and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time. By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Only 6? Why so few of them?
I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
Yes, real queens.
Melia and
I knew
Mia?
that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
What for?
Sleeping?
Why else?
So in some sort of stasis.
To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
Stasis would explain the
Hang on a
long
bleeding
lifespan.
second.
Or
Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago,
keep
right?
the artificial lifespan.
But you said the queens are sleeping.
The
Are they
rabbits.
humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
So Melia being a half High-Indian, Nia being a
All right. So,
flesh eater.
when the world is back to rights,
Blade?
then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too.
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids, and you alone.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before,
they're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them?
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree. It was so precious.
Last stretch, okay. To the dorms. Hopefully that'll be a stopping point for today. Hopefully I can backtrack and Ah, a single warning level. I had wondered why they hadn't gone up any further and they were both even. Here's the point.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
This is crazy. There she go. No way. Hotel? Okay. Ichiba Canteen. Empty plot of land, so that's going to be our essential campsite, basically. It's the place down the lift from near the Praetorian Hill. Okay. It will show up on the map. Free to explore the city, perfect. I had a feeling there was going to be a lot of long-winded story stuff once I entered the castle, so I think I've proportioned this off fairly well today. I'm not actually being called down for dinner yet, which is odd. Tea or supper, whatever. Let's just rest for now. That way we'll have our next destination and get this cutscene out of the way, apparently.
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Oh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
Hmm?
They all look alike. Obviously some sort of relation.
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
Soft beds are really comfy, who knew? You obviously couldn't sleep. Yeah, I'd have a lot to process. Okay, so as long as I don't interact with that lift, I should be okay. We'll have to be a little careful when exploring, but yeah, everything's opened up now. Said I can make some food over here, but doesn't look like it just yet. I did notice there was a container in here. Right,
Wonder
head
what's
off.
inside. Something so valuable here.
I think this is probably going to be a good stopping point. If I can get out. Oh, it's locked. Okay. So we have a question mark on the map. There's the map. So there's something over there. So a lot of the time those have been how we've added... Oh, there's one over there as well. How we've added new party members to our team. There's a lot of questions of magnifying glasses here. Obviously something to do that. But all of this to explore now, so apparently missed a bit out there. Obviously where a cutscene took over. Yeah, I've got all that to explore. There was a load of this left to go. Oh, that's just when we entered there, so... Yeah, so I've got plenty to be getting on with. I'll probably be doing most of that tomorrow. So you can see each of these regions is its own sort of section. You can see down the bottom there's a sort of a tail forming, which appears to be one of the titans. So, wait, is this... That looks like a head. I wonder if that's the Bionis and this is the Mechonis. Maybe they're both the Bionis and Mechonis merged together. So you can sort of see mechanical parts sort of sticking out. But this one's got the sort of head shape as well. Anyway. Just did a few bits of map to finish exploring. But most of it has actually been lit up already, so getting there, so definitely progressing faster than I was expecting. But I don't think it's really worth going any further today. It's just a chapter 5 quest. Probably got some more of these to
It's looking complete.
submit. We'll just keep doing those. But it... Am I just trading a milfoil rock for a milfoil rock and a... or a milfoil rock and a monkey... fossil monkey fossil for a milfoil rock? Is that just free affinity? Well, not far off. That's very cheap affinity at least. Well, we got that done.
Just had to persevere.
So hopefully now that we've moved on to another chapter there'll be a whole load of new side quests opened up in the other regions as well. I think each chapter sees new side quests unlocked, so I should have a ton to do before Wednesday.
It's looking complete.
This one, see if it just keeps going. Will this keep going? No, it's done now. So I've got these colony iota goods I need to collect some more of for a couple of these. Yeah, so I'll continue exploring next time. So Affinity's getting up there. So this is quite a space to explore. But yeah, so be continuing the story next time. Until then, I'll be doing side quests while off stream. So this will be going up on YouTube. Ideally later tonight, if not early in the morning, depending on when it finishes uploading and whatnot. So these do take a bit of time for the YouTube to process for some reason. But yeah, so I've got quite a way, done the castle today, and managed to make it to the sword, which I wasn't expecting to go straight here. So that's sort of moved things on a bit quicker than I was expecting. I'm now I think quite a bit ahead of where I was expecting to end up. So I should be well on track to finish this before the Switch 2 comes out, which is going to be handy.
Gotta keep nice and limber.
Looking good. Anyway, so until next time, if you want to see any of my other VODs from this playthrough, you can check me out on YouTube. So I've been uploading them all there. They'll be on Twitch for a little while as well, but I can only store things for a couple of months and then they get deleted automatically, and I can't bother to fiddle out with the storage system they have on there at the moment, so I'm just uploading them to YouTube as I go. So, and I've now finally been told that tea's ready, so it's good timing. So yeah, so check me out on YouTube if you like. I'll be live again, if everything goes according to plan, Wednesday, to continue this playthrough on Twitch. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you should be able to find a link to my Twitch in the description. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can check out my YouTube. There should be a link in my profile.
Every day's a training day.
So you can check me out on there. Drop me a follow on either. So if you want to know when exactly I go live, you can hit the notifications for Twitch. Yeah, so until then, thanks for watching, and I will see you around.